Hello and welcome, this is Elmar Kurbanov and this is the third round of Balkan Raceroom League Championship, which is hosted at the Silverstone track in Britain. This is this third round. There will be two races of 20 minutes. Right at the moment there is a qualification. Ciao. Please tell me if everything is okay with the sound and picture. And we are starting right now. This is a qualification, 15 minutes of qualification. And so Nikola Nesic is the first driver to start his hot lap. Let's see. Let's drive with him, and at the same time let's look at the championship results. The first two rounds were held on Monza and Nürburgring, and Nikola Nesic is currently the leader of championship with 39 points. He's followed by Slaven Stulic, 34 points, Milan Stevanovic, 22 points, and right at the moment you can see all the points of all the drivers on your screens. So Nikola Nesic won the race 2 in Monza, and he was the second in race 1 in the Nürburgring, while Slaven Stulic won the race 1 in Monza and the race 1 in Nürburgring. Both two drivers are fighting for the championship, and let's see who will be faster tonight. So Nikola Nesic is on the sector 2. Of course he's showing purple sectors because he is actually the first driver on his first lap. There is a chicane right now, from left to right. After that there will be a straight line, which is a start-finish line. So Nikola Nesic, 2 minutes 7 seconds and 0.2 of a second. He is overtaken by Slaven Stulic just by 0.6 of a second, and so the third is Alexander Kruk, one of the Russian drivers. The second one is Viktor Zaporozhets. He is now on the 4th position. And let's see if Slaven Stulic can improve. He is losing like 0.3 of a second on the first sector, which means that he probably will not improve. What about Nikola Nesic? He is losing like 0.18 on the first sector. What about Orlando Tilheiro, a driver from Portugal? He is on the 3rd position right now. He is having a green first sector, which means he is improving on his lap at the moment. Let's see if he can improve on the 2nd sector. There will be a fast right-hander right now. It's important not to go wide outside, as because this is a front-wheel drive, a power front-wheel drive car, and it's suffering a huge understeer on the exit of a corner, especially under acceleration. So on the second sector, Orlando is having a purple one, which means that he has a great chance to improve, maybe even go to a pole position. Let's see. He's enclosing to the chicane, left, right. Very careful with the acceleration pedal, and we can see that Mihailo Juric is first at the moment. What about Orlando? Orlando is on the second position. He is only losing 0.07 of a second to Mihailo. Mihailo is in the pits now. What about Orlando? He keeps going. Slaven Stulic lost 2.2 seconds on the first sector. Nikola Nesic is not improving as well. Alexander Kruk is still in the 5th position. Igor Hristovsky from Macedonia on the 6th position. Sergio Nunes from Portugal on P7. Viktor Zaporozhets, another Russian driver, on the 8th position. Erwin Berder from Austria on P9 at the moment. He's not showing his lap at the moment. He will start it from the next one. Milan Rajkovic on P10. He's having a green first sector, which means he can improve on this lap. He's losing like 2 seconds, and of course it's very much, so hope he will improve this lap. Vladimir Jovanovic on P11, Juris Dojic on P12, a driver from Slovenia, Croatian driver Milan Tomicic on 13th position, driver from Serbia Ivan Jeptic on P14. He's having 2 green sectors at the moment, but he's losing too much, I think, about 2 or 3 seconds. Let's see if he can improve on this lap. So Ivan Jeptic, yes, little bit improvement. He was 14th, now he's on P13. On the P14 is Milan Tomicic, Manuel Hernandez from Spain on the 15th position, and there are still drivers who have not shown any time. Nuno Miguel from Portugal, he's on the P15 at the moment. So Mihailo Juric on a P1 with 2 minutes 6 seconds and 9/10 of a second, followed by Orlando Telheiro. A very close fight here, only 0.07 of a second between these two drivers, which means that we can expect some close fight in race 1. Slaven Stulic on his first sector, just 5 minutes before the end of a qualification. Nikola Nesic not in his fast lap. Milan Rajkovic as well. Alexander Kruk is in the pits. Sergio Nunes not showing his time. Viktor Zaporozhets lost too much on the first sector, which means he will probably not improve on this lap. Erwin Berder, yeah, losing like 1 second on the first sector. Probably the next lap will be more successful for him, I hope. Vladimir Jovanovic is on this first sector only. So let's seek for a driver who can still improve. Maybe not Orlando. Slaven Stulic, a purple first sector. Let's follow him and see if he can be lightning fast on the sector 2 and sector 3. Green second sector. There are still chances to be on a pole position. There are 3.5 minutes to the end of a qualification. A little bit going wide here, but he's on the track limits. So the chicane, and now he will be on the start-finish line. So will he improve? Slaven Stolic. Yes, he improved, and he only lost 16,000 of a second to Mihailo Juric. Yeah, very close fight for pole positions. Three drivers are right now very close to a pole position. Mihailo Juric is on the pits right now, which means that he will have no time to show his fast lap. Slaven Stolic. Orlando Telheiro, no improvement on the first sector, lost like 0.2 of a second. He's coming back to the pits, which means that he will not improve on this in this qualification. Slaven Stolic, another purple sector on sector 1. Can he improve? Let's see. He is now on the start-finish line, but not on this particular track. I mean, there is another national layout of this track. It was a start-finish line of a national layout, so these S's are very difficult to pass, especially on a front-wheel drive car. Especially on a TT RS, which is very powerful and suffering some understeer on a corner exit. Slaven Stolic is having a green sector 2. He is very close to the pole position. Let's see if he can do it. He will not have any chance to start a new lap, to finish another lap, so he has to do whatever he can to achieve a pole position on this one. So let's see, Slaven Stolic is finishing his lap, and no pole position. He lost it too much on the sector 3, so he's only on a P2, which is not bad, to be honest. Mihailo Juric is on the pole, Slaven Stolic the second, Orlando Telheiro, the Portuguese driver, on a P3, and so of the drivers who's in the P4, Nikola Nesic, championship leader, is only on a P4, Milan Rajkovic P5, Alexander Kruk P6, the fastest of the Russians at the moment, Igor Christovsky P7, P8. So this is qualifying results. You can see all the drivers at the moment. So Mihailo Juric will start from a pole position in race 1. P2 Slaven Stolic, P3 Orlando Telheiro, Nikola Nesic on the second row. So we expect some very close fight on the race 1, because three drivers were very close to each other in a qualification. So let's hope that there will be no serious contacts on first laps. The drivers are taking their places on the grid, and in 30 seconds we will start. So the lights are on and the lights go off in the race 1 of Silverstone. the round 3 of Balkan Raceroom League. Mihailo Djuric keeps his P1 in after the first corners. As far as I can see, there are no serious contacts here on the first laps, so nobody has got a spin, and that's very nice. Very clean driving at the moment. Yeah, drivers a little bit pushing each other, but it's not that bad, not much serious. This is a touring car, and you know, little bit of pushes is not is allowed if you do it gently. As one driver said, you can touch without touching. So Mihailo Djuric on a P1 at the moment, followed by Slaven Stulic, Orlando Telheiro on a P3. These guys just follow each other right as they were in a qualification. Milan Rajkovic on a P4. We can see the multiple stewards message about the cutting the track. As far as I know, there should be no slowdown penalties in this particular race, as if you were on a 2 weeks ago on a stream of round 2 on a Nürburgring, you may know that there were slowdown penalties, but as far as I know, there should be no slowdown penalties at this round. But however, we get messages from the stewards about cutting the track, about going wide. So Mihailo Djuric keeping P1, followed by Slaven Stulic. The guys are now at the start-finish line. Let's see if Slaven can attack here. I doubt so, but anything can happen. Wow, super wide. It's so difficult to keep this car on a track, so Mihailo Stulic was close to attack Mihailo, but not enough space for him here. You can only expect the driver in front driver's mistake to attack. However, there are some long straight sectors in the Silverstone, so it is possible to attack here. You only need a good exit. Oh, so Mihailo Djuric and Slaven Stulic are fighting at the moment, and Mihailo Djuric lost it to Slaven. They were a little bit pushing each other, but nothing serious. So Slaven is defending his P1 at the moment. Will Mihailo dive here? No, he is not. Braking a little bit earlier than Slaven to avoid a contact, which is very nice. What about a P3? Milan Rajkovic got a spin. He is in the wall at the moment. I hope his car is still fine. He's got some damage, but he can still race. However, he is on the last positions at the moment, and Alexander Kruk is now on a P3, followed by Nikola Nesic. Nikola will try to overtake from around the outside. Let's see if he can do it. No, Alexander is defending, but he is going wide. Got a little bit of push from behind by Nikola, but nothing serious. Yeah, there are fights all over the track. For example, here Vladimir Ivanovsky and Ivan Yevtich are going side by side. Ivan going too wide, and he's let Vladimir overtake him. And there are still many fights here. There is a train of 5 drivers. Oh, going 3 wide into this corner. Oh, it's such a dangerous. So dangerous. Alexander Kruk is fighting with Nikola Nesic for P3. Wow, just like a swarm of bees. Yeah, very close to each other. Sergio Nunes trying to attack and defend at the same time. Nikola Nesic is just behind Sergio, and he's ready to benefit any of Portuguese driver's mistake, or maybe even Russian Alexander Kruk mistake. Yeah, any mistake in this track can make you lose position, just like Nuno Miguel lost the position to Ivan Jeftic right now, but maybe he will try to counter attack here. Not I think. Yeah, he's not attacking, and he's going not the best entry of the corner, and he let Victor Zaporozhye to come closer. Victor is on a P11 right now. Victor is not attacking. Not too much space here. This SS should be just passed without trying to attack, because if you do it, you will only lose the time, and this can encourage the driver from behind to attack you. So there is Sergio Núñez trying to attack Alexander Kruk in a fight for P3, but the Russian is still defending very nice. Sergio will wait for the mistake, so Sergio was on a P3 in the qualification, so generally I suppose that he is a little bit faster than Alexander, but will he be able to attack and get his P3 back? Let's see. He will be on the inside now, but not a bad entry to the corner. And now Nikola Nesic will try to benefit any Sergio Núñez mistake in a fight for P4. These three drivers, Alexander Kruk, Nuno Miguel, Sergio Núñez and Nikola Nesic, are driving very close to each other, and any mistake of any driver can make him lose a position. Slaven Stulic keeps leading on race 1. He's like 1 second in front of Mikhailo Juric, who actually won the qualification, but now he's only on a P2. Alexander Kruk on a P3. Sergio Núñez defending from Nikola Nesic on a P5. Nikola is followed by Igor Hristovsky, a driver from Macedonia. Yes, Igor can also expect any mistake from the drivers in front. You can see how much he has to do some steering job, and there is a battle in front. Nikola Nesic from around the outside will try to attack Sergio Núñez, and can Igor Hristovsky benefit something from that? Oh, whoa. Nikola Nesic, wow, we are upside down. There was a contact here. Yes. Context. Orlando Telheiro. Sergio Núñez on a P4 now. Igor Hristovsky benefited a mistake from seemed like Nikola Nesic, or I forgot who that was. There was a contact and somebody just went outside the track. Slaven Stulic is still in the lead. Mikhailo Juric managed to get closer. He is now by 0.5 seconds, and he is enclosing on this straight line. Drivers are now on the second sector. So they are on a start-finish line right now. Mikhailo is not too close to attack, so let's see if there are fights in between some other drivers. Orlando Telheiro on a P6 now, fighting with Igor Hristovsky. Not too much opportunity to attack here, but Igor is going too wide on this corner, and will Orlando try to dive on the next corner? Yes, he is trying, but Oh, he's leaving so much room to... Oh! Yeah, he made a mistake, but however he managed to overtake, you know, 2 drivers in a row. Yes, he overtook Igor Hristovsky and Sergio Nunes, who is on a P4 now. So there are 2 Portuguese in top 6, Sergio Nunes and Orlando Telheiro, which has to defend his P4 because Igor Hristovsky is trying to attack and to get his position, to get his P4 back. There is another fight, interesting fight here. Victor Zaporozhets is very close to Ivan Yevtich, but Ivan is defending very hard. He's, well, not giving any opportunity to overtake, but here I think Victor has got more. He's got a better exit, and so he will now try to overtake from the inside. Now he's going to narrow on the entry of a corner, so he had to lose like too much speed. Oh, he got attacked from behind by Nikola Nesic. Not sure if that was correct, but however Victor is still in front. He didn't lose his car, and so he keeps pursuing Ivan Yevtich, and at the same time he has to defend from Nikola Nesic, who is very close behind. Oh, Nikola is going wide in this corner, and Victor is very close to Ivan, but not too much opportunities to overtake. Let's see if Victor will try to overtake here. No opportunities. And Orlando Telheiro in the P3 after the Alexander Kruk's mistake. Oh, Alexander lost like 2 positions on this lap. I think he made a mistake. He cut the track and got a slowdown penalty, so he had to lift it off, and so Orlando Telheiro and Igor Hristovsky now on a P3 and a P4. Victor Zaporozhets got a slowdown penalty, so he is on a P10 only now. Oh, there is Manuel Hernandez on the pits. Unfortunately, he could not finish this race. There are still 7 minutes of this race, and Slaven Stulic is still in front of Mihailo Juric, just 1 second. Mihailo cannot get closer to attack. These 2 drivers are I think equally fast, so driving the same pace. The next P3 of Orlando Telheiro is just 11 seconds behind the first 2 drivers. Yes, because there were many fights for P3 with Alexander Kruk, who is on a P5 at the moment, and Igor Hristovsky keeps following Orlando Telheiro. It's interesting to see if Igor can get closer to Orlando, or maybe Alexander Kruk can get closer to Igor Hristovsky. However, Alexander went too wide on the last corner and touched the gravel with his left wheels. Victor Zaporozhets on a fight for P9 is trying to attack Ivan Yevtich, not successful at the moment. Ivan is defending the inside line. Oh, Victor touched the grass here. Very close fight here. I hope no contacts will be here. Ivan is trying to block Victor wherever he can. So it's not that easy to find an opportunity to attack. So Victor is only on a P10 at the moment. I don't remember which was his position in the qualification. So he needs to finish on a P10 to be able to start. Oh, there was a contact. Let me remind you that the race 2 is starting with the reverse grid of first 10 positions, so the driver who finishes P10, oh, not too much, a little bit of reckless driving by Victor. The Victor and Jeftic are driving side by side now. I think Ivan has got some slowdown penalty, or he hasn't got. Oh, somebody in front. No, it's okay. Nikola Nesic on a P8. So the driver who finishes on a P10 will start on from a pole position in a race 2, which can give some good points on in a race 2, but still Slaven Stilic is leading, followed by Mikhailo Juric by 0.7 seconds. Igor Christovsky on a P3, on a P4 Alexander Kruk and Orlando Telheiro are fighting. Orlando Telheiro went too wide and lost speed, so Alexander Kruk overtook his Portuguese competitor, and he's now pursuing Igor Christovsky, who made a mistake on this corner and some little bit lost his car. The car bounced on curbs, and so now Alexander will try to be as quick as possible to get Igor Christovsky and try to attack him. There's not much time left on the race 1, only 3 minutes, but at the same time Alexander Kruk is followed by Orlando Telheiro and Sergio Nunes, 2 Portuguese drivers, and the fight for P3 is active at the moment. Igor Christovsky is in P3 right now, but Alexander Kruk is very close behind him. The drivers will be now on a straight finish line. Let's see if Alexander will have speed enough to attack and not. His exit from the last corner was not too quick, I suppose, so there's no opportunity to overtake here. Wow, this should be really careful on the braking on the curves, because they may lose the car. Oh, Igor Christovsky went too wide, was too late on the braking, and Alexander almost hit him, and Alexander had to lose some speed, and Orlando Telheiro is from the outside is overtaking. So Alexander is on the P5. Congratulations, Orlando, very good overtake, and he is fighting at the moment for P3. Only 2 minutes left. Let's see if he will try to attack on this start-finish line. He is very close behind Igor Christovsky. Or will Orlando try to dive from the inside? No, he's not trying. Maybe he's trying to wait for mistakes by Igor Christovsky. Yes, Igor Christovsky makes a mistake. He's losing speed on the exit of first corner, and so drivers are going side by side on the axis. Yes, Orlando Telheiro, very nice, 2 overtakes in 1 lap. First he overtook Alexander Kruk, and now Igor Christovsky, who makes another mistake here and lets Alexander Kruk attack. Let's see if Alexander can benefit from this. Yes, Alexander is on a P4 now, and Igor Christovsky lost another position. Well, at least he's fighting against Sergio Nunes. Sergio is, I think he will benefit any mistake of drivers in front, so the Alexander Kruk and Igor Christovsky should be really careful. Only 1 lap left. Slaven Stilic and Mikhailo Juric are on their last lap, and they are also fighting for victory on this race. Not too much close, maybe to attack, but however, if Slaven Stilic makes any mistake, Mikhailo can attack him. P3 Orlando Telheiro in 2 seconds in front of Alexander Kruk. Alexander is followed by Igor Christovsky and Sergio Nunes. This is top 6. So time is up, and we are waiting for Slaven Stulic and Mihailo Juric to finish this race. So seems like, is it a finish? No, no, it's not. No, it's not. This is a national layout finish line. So they are still fighting. Mihailo Juric is close, but not enough. Slaven just needs to be very careful, not to lose this race on the last lap. So Mihailo is having a better exit. Will Slaven defend his the inside line? Mihailo, they are going side by side on the last corners. So Mihailo is attacking from the inside line. I think, will he overtake? I think yes. Slaven Stulic is on a P2 now. He was overtaken by Mihailo Juric, but he's on the inside line now. He is diving into this chicane. Chicane. Guys are still side by side on the last corner of the last lap. Who will be the first win? I think we should. I think we need photo finish. I didn't get it. Who was to win the race? Maybe Slaven Stulic. The game says that Slaven Stulic was winner and Mihailo Juric on a P2, but you know, we should wait for the final results. Orlando Lehero on a P3, Alexander Kruk, the fastest of the Russians, on a P4, followed by Igor Christovsky, the Macedonian driver, P5, P6 Sergio Nunes, a driver from Portugal, Vladimir Jovanovic on a P7, P8 by Nikola Nesic, P9 Viktor Zaporozhets, and P10 Ivan Jeftic. Ivan will start from a pole position in race 2. Then Erwin Boda P11, Milan Rajkovic P12, P13 Milan Tomicic, Juris Deutsch P14, P15 Nuno Miguel, and the P16 Manuel Hernandez, who could not finish the race. So Slaven Stulic won the race, and he won it by 0.2 thousandths. Wow, that was really close. Very nice battle by these two drivers. Congratulations Stulic, and we should say bravo to his competitor. They were fighting like, you know, that was a really tough fight. Hope you enjoyed that. But there is race 2. We are waiting for the race 2. Drivers are taking their places on the grid. And Ivan Jeftic will start from a pole position in a race 2. Yeah, that was a really nice fight on the first race. There was a fight for P1, there were fights for P3. So the lights are on the race 2 here in Britain, in the Silverstone, round 3 of Balkan Raceroom League, and the lights go off. Milan Rajkovic from a pole position, followed by Erwin Berda, Nikola Nesic on a P3, Ivan Jeftic on a P4. Let's see from a helicopter camera if everything is okay here in terms of contacts and spins and so on. As far as I can see, everything is pretty much okay. All the 15 drivers are on the track, everything is okay. So Milan Rajkovic on a P1, followed by Erwin Berda. And let's see where are the winners of the first race. Slaven Stulic on a P13. Oh, somebody went wide. Sergio Nunes on a P15 and Viktor Zaporozhets on a P14 only. Yeah, they were in the contact, so got spun around. Milan Rajkovic P1, followed by Erwin Berda and Nikola Nesic on a P3. Mihailo Juric on a P4 already. Very nice by a Serbian driver. On the P5 is Orlando Telheiro, very good, fastest from a Portuguese drivers right now. Igor Christovsky on the P6, P7 Juris Deutsch, Slaven Stulic on the P8 already, we might expect some overtakes by him as well, because he was the winner of the race 1 and he was about to win the qualification, but only P2. So he will not. I think the only thing he needs right now is not to try to overtake at all costs. He just needs to wait for other drivers to mistake. However, he dives, and yes, very good overtake by Slaven Stulic. He is now on a P7, and I can see there is a fight for P12 here. Milan Tomicic and Ivan Jeftic are going very close to each other. Erwin Broda has got a slowdown penalty. He has to lift it off a little bit. Yeah, he is going wide and letting other drivers passing. Oh, not the best. It was not the best way to commit your slowdown penalty. And so Erwin Broda was pushed from behind by a driver who did not expect Erwin to lift it off. And so Erwin Broda lost many positions here. Milan Rajkovic keeps going on a P1, followed by Nikola Nesic. Orlando Telheiro on a P3. Orlando, if I'm not mistaken, he was on a P3 in a race 1 and he now is already on a P3. Very nice by Portuguese driver. Mihailo Juric on the P4. Yes, Sergey, I read the chat. Yes, I read the chat. Oh, there is a fight for P6. Alexander Kruk on a P7 right now. Will he try to overtake Juris Deutsch here? At the same time, Mihailo Juric will try to... wow! So many drivers here, and I think Alexander Kruk made a mistake and lost like 2 positions. Yes, he was on a P7, now he is P9. Oh, yes, he is attacking Vladimir Jovanovic, and so Alexander managed to get 1 position back. He's on a P8. There is a fight for P13. Viktor Zaporozhets, who was spun on the first laps, but now he is on the 13th position now. However, he got a slowdown penalty, and I think he will have to lift it off, and maybe he will lose some more positions. However, he's still on the P13. Sergio Nunes on the P15. Wow, there is a fight for P14. I think that was Viktor Zaporozhets who was lifted off because of a slowdown penalty. And again, this is not the best way to do it, because when there are drivers behind, they are not expecting you to lift the accelerator off, and so they just push you from behind. Not the best way from Viktor Zaporozhets to deserve a slowdown penalty. Oh wait, I think something is wrong with this stream, or not? Серега, все в порядке, не волнуйся, все хорошо. So, Milan Rajkovic, P1. Still on a P1, followed by Nikola Nesic. Nikola Nesic is like 1 second behind, and he still cannot get closer to attack. Orlando Telheiro on a P3, and he is now less than 1 second behind Nikola Nesic, and I think Orlando is a little bit faster on this particular track, and we may expect him to catch up Nikola Nesic in a fight for P2, and you know, there is still enough time even to fight for victory in this race. Slaven Stulic is on a P4 now. Well done, very good by Slaven Stulic. He won the race 1, and now he is pursuing the top 3 guys, and however he's quite far behind from this top 3, only 4 seconds behind. Or as far I can see, as I can see, there is a fight for P5. Mikhailo Juric and Igor Christovsky are fighting here. They were side by side some moments ago. Now they are closing to the left-hander. Should be really careful here. And so the drivers are on the start-finish line. Slaven Stulic is getting closer to a top 3, as well as the Elana Talhero got Nikola Nesic in a fight for P3, and you know, he needs to overtake Nikola Nesic as quick as possible, because Slaven Stulic in P4 is following Elana Talhero. However, Slaven Stulic has got a slowdown penalty, and so he lost some speed. If Elana Talhero does not overtake Nikola Nesic, this will make Slaven Stulic to get closer, and Orlando will have to defend against Slaven Stulic, and so he now needs to overtake Nikola Nesic and hope that Nikola Nesic will hold Slaven Stulic for some time. Igor Christovsky on a P6. 0.7 seconds behind Mikhailo Juric and Slaven Stulic. Slaven Stulic, yeah, he lost 1 second in this lap because of a slowdown penalty, and this is good for Elana Talhero, who still cannot overtake Nikola Nesic. There is still 11 minutes to do it, but you know, Nikola Nesic, if he does not make any slowdown, if he does not get a slowdown penalties, he will get closer. Elana Talhero, not too much, not too close enough still. We'll come back to these drivers later. Let's see, here is a fight for P7, Juris Deutsch and Alexander Kruk. Orlando is very close now to Nikola Nesic. I think he got a very nice exit, and before these S's, let's see if he can make Nikola Nesic commit a mistake. No, Nesic is stable, consistent on his lap times, and so is Milan Rajkovic, who is still on the P1, 1 second in front of Nikola Nesic. Milan is benefiting from Nikola Nesic and Orlando Talhero's fight, because these guys just lose time fighting with each other, and this can make Milan. This just gives Milan Rajkovic time to leave the race. There are still 9 minutes of this race. Mikhailo Juric, just 1 second behind Slaven Stulic. Slaven cannot gain any speed, so he's still 4 seconds behind Orlando Talhero, even though Orlando is fighting against Nikola Nesic. and I think Slaven just needs to concentrate and try to hammer his lap times. As far as we know from qualifications, he can be lightning fast, so he just needs to not get slowdown penalties. Fight for P12 here. Sergio Nunes, a Portuguese driver, against Victor Zaporozhets. Not a very good race for Victor. I mean the race 2. He was in P9 in the first race, but race 2 is not that lucky, not that good for him. So here he has to defend against Sergio Nunes, who is on a P13. Orlando Terceiro is still very close to Nikola Nesic, but Nikola does not make any mistakes, and so Orlando Terceiro is on a P3. No opportunities for overtaking. Orlando is on a slipstream now. Will he try to dive here? I think no, he is not. I think these two drivers are lap by lap are getting closer to Milan Rajkovic, and if Milan does not find any tenths of a second in his lap times, I think he will have to defend against Nikola Nesic, and there is an interesting fight for victory in this race, in the battle for P1, P2 and P3, and who knows, maybe Slaven Stulic can get closer. He cannot do it at the moment. Still 4.5 seconds of he's behind Orlando Terceiro. He cannot go faster. I don't think what happened. Maybe some damages. I don't see any damage on his car. Vladimir Jovanovic, P11 in a fight for P10 against Milan Tomicic, and Milan Tomicic behind Nuno Miguel, a Portuguese driver, who is behind Juris Deutsch, and Juris Deutsch is 2 seconds behind Alexander Kruk. Alexander Kruk on a P7. Stewards say that Victor Zaporozhets got a slowdown penalty for cutting the track. He's still on a P13. Yeah, Orlando. As we can see, Nikola Nesic get close to Milan Rajkovic. Just 5 minutes left on the race 2, so Nikola Nesic, using slipstream, is now very close to Milan Rajkovic, and he just needs one mistake from Milan Rajkovic to overtake. However, Nikola Nesic can expect the same from Orlando Terceiro can expect the same from Nikola Nesic. Wow, interesting fight for P1 here. Nikola Nesic on braking over turn 1. Yeah, very close to each other, but still drivers very good. Wow, Nikola Nesic was trying to dive here, but he just pushed Milan Rajkovic and was almost spun him, but. And now Orlando Terceiro side by side with Nikola Nesic, but however next corner is a left-hander, so Nikola will have a better situation here, and Orlando Terceiro little bit pushes Nikola Nesic. Wow, very close fight here. I wish the finish of this race would be the same as the race 1 with the photo finish, at least 3 drivers are very close to each other, and you know, Mihaly Juric has got closer to Igor Hristovsky in a fight for P5. Can he benefit something here? Not yet. Whereas Slaven Stolic is also getting closer to Alana Telhero in the fight for podium. Nothing is still clear on this race. There is a battle for P1. The top 3 drivers are fighting for victory right now. There are still 3 minutes left, and who knows, Slaven Stolic, if drivers in front lose their time in a battle for positions, Slaven Stolic can join them, but not yet. However, Mihaly Juric and Igor Hristovsky are fighting, and Mihaly Juric overtook his Macedonian competitor. There is another fight here. Nuno Miguel in a battle for P9, side by side with Juris Deutsch, who is on the inside line now, and wow, very close to each other. Yes, Juris Deutsch on the outside now. I think he will have some slipstream, however, maybe he lost some speed here. And no opportunity to overtake. Nikola Nesic very close to Milan Rajkovic, and so Alana Telhero is also very close to Nikola Nesic. 2 minutes left only. Can any of these drivers overtake another one? Alana Telhero is showing himself in a mirror, trying to make Nikola Nesic commit a mistake, but Nikola is very confident, very consistent, and so now I think he got a better exit from the last corner. Will Milan Rajkovic defend the inside line? No, he does not. However, Nikola Nesic is not attacking because he knows that if he attacks Milan Rajkovic here, Orlando Telhero can benefit from this fight by having a better exit from the first corner, and so Nikola is still P2. Slaven Stolic, he cannot get closer, he is 2 seconds behind these guys. Only 1 minute left on this race. Nikola is having better exits, but not enough to attack. Maybe here, no. Mikhailo just jumped on a curb and almost lost his car, but you know, these front-wheel drive cars are quite relatively easy to handle. If you lose the car, you just, you know, push this throttle and you get it back. There is a fight for P10. Wow, Nuno Miguel and Sergio Nunes, Portuguese drivers, fighting each other. But there is a fight for P1, and Milan Rajkovic was overtaken by Nikola Nesic, and he is now fighting against Alana Telhero. These drivers were just, there was a contact moments ago, and now Nikola Nesic is on the P1, and I think this is the last lap. Yes, this is the last lap because the time is up. So Nikola Nesic just needs to be consistent, not to make any mistake here. He's on the start-finish line of a national layout, which is not finished yet. So he has about half of a lap still to go. Alana Telhero, can he beat Milan Rajkovic in a fight for P2? The drivers are in the SS now. You should be really careful, and I think Orlando will have a better exit from the corner. Oh yes, Milan Rajkovic spun around. I think he got a slowdown penalty, and he decided just to lift it off in the corner, which is not good. And Slaven Stolic on a P3, he benefited this mistake by his competitors. And Nikola Nesic now, several corners left to finish. Orlando Telheiro on a P2, followed by Milan Stulic. Can Milan do something in a fight for P2 now? Not too much space left here. This was the last corner of the race too. So Nikola Nesic, congratulations with a very beautiful victory. Orlando Telheiro, very nice second position. And so Slaven Stulic, the winner of the race 1 on a P3. Mikhailo Juric on a P4, Igor Christovsky P5, P6, Alexander Kruk, Milan Rajkovic only P7. One mistake, one slowdown penalty cost him a victory in this race, very unfortunately by Milan Rajkovic, but however P7 is very nice. Vladimir Jovanovic P8, P9 by Sergio Nunes, P10 who is on a P10 Nune Miguel, P11 Milan Tomicic. Oh no, Milan Tomicic on a P10, P11 Juris Deutsch, Evan Berda P12, a driver from Austria, P13 Milan Rajkovic, P14 Ivan Jeftic, Manuel Hernandez on a P15, and Victor Zaporozhets could not finish this race, as well as Ivan Jeftic and Miguel Hernandez. So this was the race 2 of the round 3 of Balkan Raceroom League Championship. So let's see if any of the drivers want to be interviewed. Okay. Just a moment, please. Well, I don't see any driver who wants to be interviewed, so or maybe I just connect to the Discord channel. There are some drivers there.
Intervju podijelio sve.
Pa mogli.
Idi daj intervju ti.
Ajde.
Odi da.
Intervju.
Hello.
Ajde.
Što ste dobili trku vidite.
Hello guys, do you hear me?
Hi.
Yes, we hear you.
First of all, thank you for very nice races. This is Elmar. I am a commentator on your races. So, does anybody want to give an interview? Maybe some impressions of the race?
Nesic.
Nesic, Nikola.
Yes,
Would you like to say something?
why not?
Go ahead.
What say, it was great race, a little bit of tiny incidents, but overall good race, I think.
Yes, there were some incidents in race 1 and race 2, so very nice.
Yeah, it was good race overall, but can be cleaner.
Yeah. By the way, guys, where the slowdown penalties in this race? So there were slowdown penalties in this race, right?
Yeah, there
Yes.
were.
Yeah. Okay, I see. I want. Is Slaven here? Slaven Stulic?
Yes, I'm here.
Congratulations with the victory on the race 1. That was very nice. You just guys were side by side on the last corner, and was a photo finish. you won just like 2,000 of a second on the finish of race one.
Yes,
That
it was close.
yeah, it was very
It was
nice.
close one. The whole first race, Mihailo and I was too close, and very good race from him.
Yeah.
So I congratulate to Mihailo. In the second race, I was starting in the race grid, like 12th. I managed to, at the finish, to do the best of my all, and the third place, I think it's perfect for me.
Yeah, it was very nice. Well, I think I will finish the stream now. Thank you guys for very nice races. See you maybe in.
Thank you for the streaming.
Yeah, you're welcome. I think in 2 weeks maybe I will stream another one if it's okay, if I will find the time. So see you in 2 weeks, guys. Thank you.
Okay, see you. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
So this was the round 3 race over Silverstone British track. In 2 weeks there will be a 4th round. Let me tell you where it will be held. So on the 3rd of March it will be on the Red Bull Ring, Spielberg. So very nice track, very fast, many straight lines, very many opportunities to overtake. So thank you guys for watching, for listening. Hope you enjoyed the stream. So maybe we'll see you in 2 weeks here on the stream. So goodbye, see you in 2 weeks.